Isn't that a pretty truck? That's a 2025 Ford Maverick, and it's mine. And the battery's not dead today. But anyway, guys, it is a beautiful morning. Sun's coming up. It's about 7:30 a.m., February the 24th, 2025. Temperature outside here this morning is about, 36, 38 degrees, but it's going to warm up quick now that the sun's come up. But what are we going to chat about this morning? We're taking a walk. I'm taking my morning walk here at Fort Clark Springs, Texas. And it'll be like springtime today because temperature is supposed to be in the almost 80, or probably will be 80. But anyway, yeah, I've got a great place to walk. That's the golf course right through that brush. But I have a way to get there, and we'll take a little trip around the golf course, or part of it, and just enjoy the morning. But what I want to chat about is this. I keep saying that, don't I? Longevity. In other words, how long do you plan or want to live? Well, for me, I want to live to be 105 healthily. I want to live to be 105 and live healthily until then, right? I'm 70, I'll be 80 this year, so that's 25 years down the road. Isn't that a beautiful sunrise? Love it. But anyway, yeah, so knowing that, I have to kind of program myself for the changes that are going to occur. For example, transportation. Like my vehicle now is a Ford Maverick. It's gasoline engine or ICE, internal combustion, whatever you want to call it. And how's that going to change? Well, I don't know that they can add much more technology, but I guess they can. But I think the direction of automobiles or transportation is all electric. It appears. It appears that's where we're headed. We're beefing up the electric grid. We're building more power, generating stations and stuff. And so it appears that as the years go by, the next 10 years, I'll be in an all-electric vehicle, probably. And will it be self-driving? I'd say there's a good chance that it'll be almost totally self-driving. Yeah, we'll turn out the sun a little bit here in a minute. This is the golf course. Here, this is a green right here. But there's nobody here this morning. There's deer over there. And the greens mower is out. But I can't remember where I was now. Transportation, all electric. Yeah, as far as full self-driving, I don't know, man. They're getting better and better at it. And, the more of those little satellites they put up, the more the internet grid, or whatever you want to call it, it's going to get better and better. And that's one of the limiting factors. They have to have super fast internet, connected to these cars to keep them on the straight and narrow, so to speak. But anyway, so that's all being built out as we speak. Obviously, I have no control over it, but yeah, so that's something I'll have to consider, is self-driving automobiles. Will that be good? Be damn good for me if it works, and eventually I think we won't own a car. You'll just call for a car on an app on your cell phone or whatever we have at that time, and a car will show up, kind of like an Uber, but you just pay a monthly fee for having transportation available when you want it. That's just my thinking. Here comes the greens mower. But anyway, so yeah, I've mowed greens with a greens mower before. I've actually done it. It's not as easy as it looks. Keep from shaving them. Yeah. Anyway, what else? Self-driving. Oh, what about getting groceries? What about you won't have to go to the grocery store. Right now in cities, they got all these delivery services, so you do pay a fee, which raises the prices of your groceries somewhat. But if you don't have to have an automobile, then that cost that increase in cost is more than offset by the decrease in expenses not having an automobile or not having to have one. And I think that's where it's headed, I do. Yeah, you'll just call for a car, and then whenever you order groceries, you do. It'd be like these pickup. When you go to the grocery store and you park outside and they bring you your groceries. Well, it'll be similar to that, but these distribution points will cover very large areas. Like Amazon does now. You can order something from Amazon now and get it in 2 days or whatever. If you live in a big city, sometimes you can get it you can get it the next day or the same day sometimes. And so all of that's going to get faster and faster and faster and better and better and better. And even out here in these rural areas where I live, we'll be able to get, if you order your groceries one day, you'd for sure get them the next, you see. And as far as, frozen stuff and all that, I'm sure they'll overcome it. I'm sure. And whenever they deliver it, it's not going to be a human. It'll be a robot. It'll all be done by robotics. They'll give you some kind of tag or like a RFID chip or something or barcode, and you put that on your patio or wherever you want your groceries delivered, the spot, and this thing comes up to your home, stops, gets out, gets the stuff, and is directed to that barcode, and that's where it puts your stuff. And when it puts your stuff down at the same time, it records that and bills you, or bills your credit card or whatever you got set up. And also notifies you with a text or whatever, so that your groceries are sitting out in the sun and getting toasted, So, but you see, this is just the framework of a thought. You see what I mean? This is just, all these things that you're going to say that are negative, like, well, this ain't going to work and that ain't going to work. That's all true, probably. But once you start chipping away and you start heading in that direction, you overcome all that crap. Next thing you know, you got the perfect system. Or you put a little box outside on your patio that's cooled, and there's all kind of ways to overcome that. But that's where it's headed. And so you won't have to drive. Basically, you're not going to have to think. We're almost there now. All your thinking is done. If you want to watch something on TV, you just turn it on and it'll tell you what to watch. It basically does that now. They call it recommended. Well, okay. We're pretty well there now. And as far as medical, all done online, totally, 100%. Doctor's gone, going to the doctor, gone, unless you need surgery, and they may figure a way to do that with an app, who knows, but yeah. So yeah, between now and 105, 25 years from now, yeah, those are just some of the things I've thought about that I'll have to deal with. Now, as far as my housing, I live in a mobile home that's 18 years old now. Well, it'll be, let's see, 18 and 25 is what, 43? Close. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be 43 years old. Are there any 43-year-old mobile homes in the world right now? Probably hundreds of thousands. I mean, so, that may not be a problem. What else? Yeah, so we covered healthcare. Shit, you got to know that's going to be done online. You'll have monitoring stuff that's, that's connected to the internet. You're out walking and it's keeping up with your heart rate. They can do cholesterol and everything. They'll be able to do everything, okay? And yeah, all the diagnostics will be done remotely. Yeah, that's my thinking there. And if you go to a doctor, a human doctor, it would be only to verify that the electronic diagnostics are correct. But again, you couldn't rely on a human because they won't know or have as much knowledge as the online system. It's like X-ray technicians, people that read X-rays. Well, they found that using AI that reads 1,000,000 X-rays a day or whatever is much better at reading X-rays than an X-ray technician. It catches many things that the human eye doesn't see. So, yeah, so that area is already improving. But anyway, I'm just thinking as I'm out here walking. I never stop thinking. But yeah, 25 years, 105. Yeah, I think again, but that's subject to change. When I get to 105, if I'm still in good shape, I'll bump that up to 150. You see, and on we go. As far as RVs, wow. Let me think about that one for a second. Well, obviously there won't be any more propane. No, that'll all be gone because solar will have gotten so good that you can run an air conditioner, everything, all your cooking appliances, everything, using electricity generated by the sun. No doubt about that. We're almost there now. Give it another 10 years, it's done. I'd think about getting an all-electric RV now, because the only thing I use propane for is cooking and the heater, but that can be done with electricity. But yeah, it'd be hard to electric cooking is it's an energy hog. Yeah, electric heating is an energy hog. So yeah, we're not quite there with solar, and well, batteries were there. Lithium, you can put enough of those to hold the power. It's just a matter of getting the power in there on a regular basis. So what else? RVs, towing an RV. I don't know. Hell, you'd probably be able to just tell the RV to go to the park and you go meet it there. Yeah, get your RV and say, I want to go to a state park, and it goes, So what else could I think of for the future? Future. Okay, RVing. What about state parks? Are we going to have more or less? Well, I would think we'd probably have more, because the population of the U.S. and the world is declining. And so, yeah. Why do I say more if the population is declining? Well, because the demand is still there, even with a smaller population, because people will want to recreate more as they have more leisure time. Jobs are going to be, we'll be at a 20-hour work week in 10 years, because most of the jobs will be done by robots, AI software applications, and humans will just review it or something. That guy didn't stop that stop sign. In fact, he didn't even slow down. But anyway, so what else? Yeah, so jobs are down to 20 hours a week there. Yeah, and besides that, as the population declines, shit, there's not enough people for the jobs, but everything's going to be automated to the max. See those deer over there on the right? Maybe you can see them in the video. Sun's shining on them. We got a lot of deer, man, a lot. What a place to walk in the morning, huh, guys? Yeah, is there anything else I can add to this future video? I don't know, it just stimulates your thinking. I mean, a lot of you guys, you're crazy, Rusty, you need to be put in a home. Well, they said the same thing about Albert Einstein. They said the same thing about Henry Ford. Not that I'm in that league, because I'm not. I never would be. But sometimes people that think are not well thought of, or if you challenge the status quo, then you're never going to be very popular, But yeah, I think we got a lot of good things coming. I look forward to them, and by that time they will have fixed the battery problem in the 2025 Ford Maverick when I'm 105. Anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a Monday morning coming down here. Beautiful day, clear, you know, all the ingredients that you'd like. You know, beautiful sunrise, crisp, you know what I mean? And yeah, so enjoy your life. Yeah, and think about your future. See, we kind of program ourselves in a lot of ways to die early, you know. Shit, I'm going for 105, and when I get there, I'm going to bump it to 150. So anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you're going to buy something from Amazon, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you a penny. You know, just click on the link, go to Amazon, and get whatever you want. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, and there's some more deer. They're everywhere, man. Yeah, they love this Southwest Texas brush country because their skin color, their hair color blends right in. But anyway, guys, adios amigos, bye-bye.